Hi, my name is Maria Plascencia. I work at Casa ALBA Melanie, a Hispanic Resource Center. Um, as someone coming from Mexico, I am from Mexico. I just want to share a little bit about my experience coming from Mexico to the United States. Came to California, and that was in 1985, a long time ago. When I came to California, it was like walking into another door where it took me to another dimension, a different dimension where everything is new. I didn't know anything about the new dimension that I was walking into. A new language, a new city, new rules, laws, new currency. Everything was new. I didn't have anything of what I was used to. My family, my friends, my customs, because the food that I was used to, nothing. Everything was totally different, and that is very challenging for someone that is young, because I wanted to do things, but I didn't know how to do it. I didn't have a driver license. I didn't know how to drive in a big city, and that also, in not speaking the language was a big barrier. I didn't have money. I didn't have a job, and I just was walking into everything was new, and as it seemed like every window I looked at brought something to me. It was another challenge and another challenge. The life brought to me obstacles that I had to pass. Once that I have children, I learned that my children were going to experience things that I was seeing every day. All the obstacles that we were facing, because being Hispanic is a different barrier that we see every day from people. When they look at us, it's just kind of like, and they say sometimes in not a very good way, another Mexican. Why don't they go back to their country? So I was worried about my children growing up in this kind of environment, but I thought anyways this was a better world than Mexico. Not because Mexico is bad or because I had a bad childhood. It's because in Mexico, working and making money is not the easiest. And if we were poor here or poor in Mexico, I would have a better life anyways here. So that's one of the main reasons why we do come to the United States, is because to have a better life. Just like many others from other countries, I'm sure they come here to, they call it America, but this is North America, to have a better life. Is the dream that we have. And just, we have many dreams that I am sure that you have, that we can share with you, that having a good family, raising a family, having a house, owning a home, having a car, a career, many things that we want, being healthy and being happy. It's just like anyone else. And sometimes people think that we are from a different color, from a different country, a different culture, that we are different, but we are not. We're pretty much the same. When I was young, that I explained a little bit earlier, and I had the dreams of completing many things in my life, accomplishing many things in my life. And some of the things that I wanted is to work at a place where I could do things for people. And somehow life brought me here. When I was watching TV one day, because I didn't like Green Bay, it was kind of gloomy and dark. I was watching TV, and someone said, the Lord brought you here for a reason. And I didn't know that was true. And I thought, that's a pretty good one. So what I did is I thought, I'm going to look into it and see what is that brought me here. And going to the parish, the St. Willibert Parish, Father Kendi Grote was well, he was in mass that morning, And I said, and he said, why don't, if you're looking for something, why don't you come become a volunteer somewhere? And I thought, there is what I'm looking for. And I became not the first volunteer, but one of the first volunteers at Casa ALBA. And from there, I just, that's history, because then I was an employee, the first employee, and I am one of the employees of Casa. This is something that I dreamed since I was little, but I didn't know I was gonna get paid for to do what I like to do. And this is things for people, doing things for people. Now that I am, we are experiencing a hard time with the pandemic, the COVID-19. This the community, this community in Green Bay, is struggling, especially the Hispanic community is struggling about the being sick, not having money to pay for their rent or utilities, and they have other issues with school and the kids and internet and all that stuff. But I see them every day. This is my job, to see or hear their struggles and their situations, and my job is to find solutions. So we reach out to the agencies in the area. We feel very lucky to count on so many good friends around that support Casa ALBA. And this we are able to help in this situation that we're facing. Families are calling because they need, let's say, to pay rent and electricity, and that's a lot of money together sometimes. And they have children, they don't have enough money to cover for food, and they have to go to the bank, the food banks in the area, the pantries. They get some of the items they need, but not everything they need. Sometimes they can't leave their premises because they had been infected by the COVID-19. And this doesn't look like a peaceful place or a peaceful situation for them. Home is what we feel that there is, that it should be peaceful, but sometimes it's not the perfect scenario in this specific times for racial problems that we're facing, for the pandemic and many others. And our job here in Casa ALBA is to see that their face is light up, and we can find the smile. We can see their smile by covering some of their needs, and also giving them the hope that they're looking for. Sometimes they only need to speak with us about something, and they're not looking for anything financial, but just knowing that they have somebody to speak with, that there is a Casa ALBA where they can go and they can talk to somebody. There is somebody for them to listen to their troubles, and that's all they need for the day sometimes. And some other days they need more than that. But we try to cover not only the economical or financial needs, but also the other needs that brings them peace. For that, paz is in Spanish, peace, and that day, particular day, and they leave the door and saying, this is all I needed. I just needed to speak with somebody, and I didn't know that when I walk out this door, I would feel so light, like I do feel today. When I walk in, I felt so heavy, and now I feel so light. I think I can bounce. And so hearing those compliments for us is big, because for that moment it feels like there's peace, at least for a minute or two. But when they leave the door, they know they can count on us. And when they walk in the door, when somebody else comes in with a new problem, or someone new that never been here before, they know that coming in into Casa Alba, just walking into the door, it feels peaceful, and also because they're treating with respect. And I am not trying to sell Casa Alba. This is the image that we want to project, because this is who we are. And I just believe in peace, but also we have to all think we all have to work on that together, because it's not if we don't feel like that we are safe, or if we don't feel like we are wanted, or we don't have the respect from others, we can't develop fully like we are. We can't be ourselves and be happy. So I think we need to be in a big hug, just like virtually or however we can. But I think we need to be more aware of that the world is just one, and we are all in together.